Okay, you see here. Alrighty. They're in live mode. Okay. When you come in, please remember to give a thumbs up, to give a like. All right. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds. Let's see who else comes in. I'm going to try to straighten this out a little bit because I put a cloth on top of a cloth because I want to do the reading on the other cloth. I have all of the cards here. Okay, let me see here. I'll smooth it out as much as possible, but I didn't want to get rid of the other ones. I wanted to open up with my deck. I am Vanessa, the Phoenix Rising, for those of you who don't know. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. I'm going to clear the energy for everybody. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to do the reading. Just trying to give some people a couple of minutes to come in. Say hello. Appreciate you being here. Need to do the setup. Say, what is the energy tonight? Let's see. Make sure I can see what's going on here. How are you doing this evening? Where are you? If you can let me know where you're from, what country you're from, if you're in the United States, what state you may be from. Okay. Trying to keep this here. Thank you, Sapphire, for being here. And you are more than enough. And we're going to start. I'm going to clear the energy. Clear the energy with this little mini sounding bowl. Isn't it adorable? Easy to travel with. I absolutely love this little sound bowl. And this one has the symbol of the heart chakra. The heart chakra to clear our energies, to be emotionally aligned, to attract love into our life. From Germany, we get. Hi, Sonia. Hey, I'm from Germany. Look at you. Nice. How are you? How are you doing this evening? Here we go. Now we have the sound bowl here. In this sound bowl, we're going to evoke harmony and peace and love into our life, especially now under the sun in Cancer, which is about the things that we love, our family. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Again. Exhale. One more time, clearing the energy. And exhale. And just so you know, before we started, I burned the sage to clear all of the energy, get rid of anything that's not for us, to clear everything, to bring in everything that's good for us, okay? We're going to talk about the astrological placements this evening, as well as do our tarot reading. And again, welcome. I am Vanessa, the Finished Rising. If you are not a member already, or if you have not joined my page, please do subscribe. That's what they call it. Like, and do please leave a comment. Okay. And again, thank you so much. Oh wow, look at them. First thing out, I think it's very interesting that we have the Four of Coins in this particular deck because this is one that has more than enough. It is about a sense of needing security, stability, having finances in order, feeling like we have our emotions in place because this is the Sun in Capricorn. The sun shines on the things that we feel that we need. It shines on us. It reveals certain things for us, and it also brings us favor in a lot of ways. And the sign of Capricorn is more of a top down. It's a business button up type of energy, and it's about the things that are important to us and having order and having our lives organized. As we can see, the squirrel is here getting things in order. So at this period of time of your life, you may be feeling like you need things to be in order. You may be organizing, or you may be feeling like things are out of control, whereas there's a need to bring this organization into your life. This is a time to prepare yourself. Even though for us here it's the summertime, it's a time of enjoyment but preparation. Do you notice that this squirrel does not just have nuts? It has nuts and berries and coins, meaning that this is focusing on every area of one's life. Your health, your mental well-being, your growth, your ability to produce more in the future, having something stored up for the future. So everything we're doing today, whether this is a moment where you're drinking more water for your health, you're exercising, you're taking more sun in, you're using positive affirmations, everything that you're doing today is going to affect you not only today, but also for tomorrow. This card also is saying for those who have an abundance, don't hoard it. This is a time to be giving, to be open, to be more loving. It looks like a pizza. Oh, that's cute. That looks like a pizza, really. I guess, yeah, the shape of it. Look at that. I never thought of that before. Wow, that's a good one. It does look like a pizza. And here we have Two of Wands. So, in this position right now that we're talking about your life, this is a time and an opportunity for you to make choices about not only now, but also in the future. So, this is the card of Aries. So, we have Capricorn and we have Aries sitting here looking at us in our face. And the thing about Capricorn and Aries is that it's about power, it's about communication, it's about leadership. Aries in the major arcana is represented by the emperor. And the emperor is one of power, one that sits in a powerful position, one that has the ability to make change. And Capricorn is also that sign of industry, of business, of putting things in order, one of reputation. Your reputation right now also, everything that you're doing right now is going to affect your reputation moving forward. And so as you make that decision, be careful which path you choose because it will have an effect on the long term. There will be long-term repercussions, consequences, or benefits. You know, repercussions can be a benefit from everything that you're doing right now. So you are building reputation as well. That being said, be careful. Oh my goodness, Seven of Swords has shown up. Be careful that you don't put your trust in the wrong person. Someone may be looking to undercut you. Someone may be looking to steal an idea from you or to handicap you. So it's very important right now that you take heed and be very careful that you only take good advice. Be careful what you do. Be careful what you say, that things won't be able to be used against you later. Okay? So think twice before speaking, and then think a third time, and then speak on it. Sagittarius can maintain. Is there a focus that a Sagittarius can maintain? Yes, right now, Sagittarius in particular, this is the sign of good intellect. This is a sign of philosophical development. This is a sign of travel. So right now, in particular for the Sagittarian, as in always, this is a good time to learn a foreign language. It's a good time to expand your horizons, to look forward into your future, to see what kind of travel you could possibly do, whether this is by land, by sea, looking, see, maybe even communicating with someone who's at a distance from you or someone who has a different culture from you, and you may cultivate good ties and network. So networking would be really, really important, in particular for the Sagittarians. Okay, and this card right here, you see this Seven of Swords. This is a card where you feel like the undercutting. This is an Aquarian energy. So this is somebody who's using a communication. So communication and intellect. This may be somebody who's backbiting. So this very, very, very important, because what you're working on is your reputation at this time. And this is for everyone. And so this card showing up is saying that someone close to you, or if you choose the wrong path, someone you get into business with or a relationship with, or in any aspect, may take to talking about you, discussing your business, or doing things to undercut you or to weaken you. So that's something to look out for. I'm going to pull some more cards. Look at this. The devil card is showing up. This is, you know what? I was thinking about, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here in the fourth row. Because sometimes I do the fourth row. I'm going to do the fourth row because the advice. I was thinking to put the fourth row, and I'm going to put it. The devil card showing up is also very important. The devil card represents Capricorn. Capricorn is very strong. This is somebody who may be very materialistic. Also, with this card, if it fell underneath there, it would be a concern that one is thinking too much about earthly things and not spending time about spiritual growth. Spiritual, mental, and emotional well-being is very important for the long run, as well as being prepared physically in the world at this time. So this is a sign, when you see this card, to be focused on the things that are going to be healthy for you, and do not give over your power to someone else. You are not powerless at this moment. You are more powerful than you can imagine. Also understand that when you see the card of Capricorn, it does tell you to be careful, and to be mindful, to protect your wealth. You understand that Capricorn is the goat. Do you see the goat up here? This is the mountain goat. And if you haven't seen the mountain goat, you must see you can pull it up on the YouTube, on the internet. Look at the mountain goats. They climb high. They do things that look impossible. And you know that the goat is the acronym, the greatest ones of all time. Understand that to be the greatest ones of all time, sometimes you will have to be looked upon as the devil. In other words, people will make up stories about you. They won't like that you're not hanging out with them anymore. They won't like that you are different anymore. People will look at you as if you are strange because you have a different way of living. And so people don't like what they can't control, and people don't like what looks different to them, anything that's strange. But everyone who's a person of excellence has always been seen upon or looked upon as strange. The best musicians, the best architects, the people with the highest IQs do not spend a lot of time with crowds. On the contrary, they spend a lot of time alone, perfecting their crafts, reading, writing, educating themselves on very specific things. And so in that, you have to break yourself free of worrying about what everyone else thinks in order to grow yourself as well. So this doesn't matter where you are or what stage of life that you are in. This is good advice for everyone. Even in your relationships, if you have a personal relationship, you have marriages, you have relationships that you are trying to build, is going to require you and your partner to separate from other people in order to build on what it is that you're trying to grow. If you are trying to build your house, you're not going to be able to build your house properly if you're across the other side of town gossiping all day. You cannot put that energy into forming a proper foundation. So you have to do that, which is the most important for you. Okay? We're going to pull some more cards. Look at this, the card of Cancer, one of melancholy. Oh my goodness, someone's coming in. You're going to go from a period of time where you maybe not fully enjoying yourself. You may be feeling a little bit of melancholy. I don't think you're apathetic at all because I see that you're a hardworking person, but you may have a period of time of confusion, a period of time where you don't feel like you have complete control of what's happening in your life, or that you have to make some difficult decisions and you're not really looking forward to all the hard work that is involved as you may see it. But the night showing up here, the Knight of Swords, which is we go from Cancer to Gemini. Cancer and Gemini energy, which just passed us, Gemini energy just passed us. This is one that is a great communicator. Someone may be coming in with some information about an opportunity for you that's going to require you to be able to move fast on to take advantage of this opportunity. You need to contemplate and think through thoroughly what it is that your objective is. What is your objective? And whether that is going to be to travel, that is going to be to learn something new, is that going to be to earn more money, is that going to be to have more time with your family? So you're going to have to make some choices also to have with your family, with your friends. Are you looking forward to having more downtime, or are you looking forward to putting more time in so that you can have downtime, say in the winter? Because it's nice right now, you can enjoy the weather, the days are long, maybe you figure I'll put in the hours of work and I'll still have some energy to really enjoy myself and I'll get enough rest, but I feel rejuvenated because they're very long days, and this actually is the perfect time. Say if you're here in the States, this is our summertime, this is a perfect time to actually put that energy in and to actually try to siphon out some time for your enjoyment. However, in the winter, the days are shorter, it's colder, it's harder to get around. So you want to be like the squirrel. You want to be prepared for that time where there may be less work. There may be also coming down the pike some situations that are going to undercut all of us. This doesn't have to be just you. This could be somebody bringing bad news, and this is never pleasant. Oh, look at that! I said it could be somebody bringing bad news, and what did I say? Five of coins. This could be a moment, temporary time of disappointment. This could be health issues, could be financial issues. This could be you being put in a position where you're going to need to reach out for help. If you're going to have to reach out for assistance, it is better that you put yourself in a position where you have enough stored up so that you are not completely desperate. You may have to live smaller. In other words, if you're able to live very rich right now and squander a lot of money, instead of squandering the money, you put it aside, you make sure you have your food stored up, you have the things that you need for the season that's coming. You may not have extra, but you will be okay, and do not allow someone to drag you down. This Five of Pentacles also warns of carrying a burden of someone who is not able to be of benefit to you. And this being said, it doesn't mean that if somebody's in your life and they need assistance, that you cannot assist them. But if they need assistance and they're not able to assist you, or not willing to assist you, not willing to do what's required to make life easier, you must cut those ties. And if somebody in your life, say they may have an addiction, you do not be an enabler. This is also a warning to not be an enabler, okay? So whatever that addiction is, and look at this. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. So even though you're going through this is a major issue in your life, breaking free of old addictions, old patterns, old bad behaviors, right? Focusing on things that are most important in your life, or allowing yourself to focus strongly on the things that you need to do in order to make yourself a solid foundation. There is victory coming. There's recognition for all of the sacrifices that you've been putting forth. People are seeing you for your value, for your worth. You're communicating more clearly or showing up more positive. You got very strong Leo energy. This is absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining upon you. Things are working in your favor. And you are going to be the person bringing good news. And this is really, really positive. And so the divine is saying, even though you're going through a difficult time at this moment, just be prepared that through these adversities, people are seeing you. They see your worth, they see your value, and they're seeing you as a victorious person, as a person of great value and substance, and they're seeing you as a person that's bringing good energy, a good resource. So whatever was happening for you in the past and whatever difficulties you are having, rest assured, because you are making the right choices and people are seeing your efforts in the beginning. They're seeing your efforts here. And even though you're working hard to get ideas and to move forward, you are going to be prepared to make the right move because you have been putting in the work. And this is foundational work. You've been really working on yourself, getting to the root of it. Let's pull some more cards. Queen of Cups, absolutely love. The card of Cancer has shown up. Oh my goodness, Major Arcana Leo has shown up. This is about inner strength. Look at this. You're becoming better and more compassionate as a human being, more loving as a person. You may be improving your mother-daughter relationship, whether it's you with your mother or you with your children. You are improving those relationships. You're seen as a more loving and caring and responsible person. These to be born under the sign of Cancer is to be one that is seen upon and is looked upon as a person that is loving, looked upon as a person that is in touch with their feelings. Okay, because in the sign of Cancer, this is the sign that says I feel. Like this is in alignment with that part of the chakra, with the feeling, with the heart chakra, right? And so this is where you are. And when it comes to the Cancer sign, this is about protecting your family and your privacy, which is very important to you. You want to defend your family. You want to build something that's secure, a good foundation, okay? You're looking to reinforce some traditional family values, and this is very important for everyone in Cancer season. Very interestingly, because we have moved from the moved in the moon. The moon is not in Cancer right now. The moon is sitting nicely today in Leo. And so this is going from not only how you feel, but what you will do. So there is a desire and a need to have recognition for your efforts and also to feel that you are appreciated and to feel like you are needed in your current situation. Okay, 1010, thank you so much. 1010 wins. That you are needed in your current situation. You are looking at your identity and identifying with that which is important to you. And you have a sense of pride in your family. And this is what's happening with everybody with the sun in Cancer, is looking for those connections. So even if you have a horrible family or you've had horrible experiences, there's something about the family, whether it's the tenacity, whether it was the utter gall, whether it was some people enjoy the horror stories of their family. My family was the worst. You think your family's bad? My family was the worst. This is not a good thing, but they take pride in being the worst, okay? Take pride in being the fastest or the smartest, or they were the slowest, but they were hardworking, so they still made it. So this is a time of everyone really reflecting upon their roots and where they came from and what does that mean to them. You are developing a great inner strength because you have gone through so much. You're making wiser choices. You prepared yourself so when this information came in, you could take advantage and you feel better and stronger about it. What you're really going to know how well you're doing is because you're going to face certain temptations. And when you face those temptations, you're not going to respond to them the same way you did before. And you're going to see your own inner strength, making you feel more proud of yourself with this card of Leo, realizing that you are a major player in your own life. Wow. The next card is the Fool card, which is the card of what? Card of courage, the card of starting new. And I love about this particular Fool card because he's older already. You see the wrinkles, this says experience. So this is not the first time starting over. So this could be your first, your second, your third, your 33rd, your 55th time starting over. And in this energy, you see you have the sun, the moon, you see the Neptune. Look at this, Uranus, and all of the planets are showing up in here. We have Aleph. Aleph is the opening, the beginning of the wisdom. This is the breath. This is having the courage to step out and even to look a fool. It's like, I don't care how I look. I'm bringing something new to my life. I am willing to pull the Fool card again. I am willing to start again. I'm willing to invest again. It's not over until it's over. You are never going to be too old to do what's right. You are never going to be too inexperienced. You can learn a new skill. You can become certified in something new. You can extend yourself. If you have to go back to work, you can do these things. And realize even when you retire, for those of you who are older, when you retire, this is not the end. This is the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And this is what this is, the beginning of that next journey, the next chapter in your life, in the book that you are writing about your own life. So here we are. Let me see, go from there. We have the Knight of Cups. For those of you who are holding on, you hopeless romantics too. Some of you have been feeling like I'll never have a right relationship. All my relationships in the past have been horrible. But hold on. You're not looking for it, but as you are leveling up and as you are making improvements in your life, some Prince Charming, somebody's coming in that's going to offer you true, sincere love and caring. This may come down the road. It may come months later. It may even come during the summer. Actually, it could come during the summer. It could come the beginning of next year. Piscean energy all over the place. So these could be their wishes and desires being fulfilled, but you're laying foundation right now. That being said, the Knight of Cups, although this is usually somebody romantic, it doesn't have to be. You could be making a new best friend, somebody who's going to be supportive of you, somebody who will be a lifelong friend to the end. Okay? So don't think there's no pressure there, no pressure there at all. But if you are looking for love, opportunity is going to be there. This card sitting here at the bottom is telling me what you have to look forward to is exactly that, what you have to look forward to. You have to really take the time to enjoy the journey, enjoy your experiences and the things that are happening in your life right now so that you can have the memories to look back on, because believe it or not, you're going to drive yourself most of your life to a goal. And when you arrive there, the moment it will be fleeting. It's the journey. It is the journey. It's beautiful. You move into your first new home. It's beautiful. It's all so exciting. It wears off. The responsibility comes in. There's a whole lot of new things to do. There's a whole lot of responsibility that comes with it. It's just like you wanted a baby forever. And not that your baby becomes old, but what happens with the idea of having a baby gets old real quick, because babies stay up all night, they poop all day. And you're going to love this baby. You'll love changing these crappy diapers and everything. But you're not going to love falling asleep in the middle of the day, dozing off, standing up, having the sleep deprivation and things of this nature. Although you will love the baby to death, right? You love the baby so much. It's like, oh, I could just eat you, you know? But with it comes responsibility. So the reality of every situation is that there's more to it than just the dream. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy making the baby. Enjoy dating. Enjoy painting. Enjoy doing all the things that you desire. Enjoy learning new names. Enjoy deciding what kind of schooling and everything you would like to give the child, whether you're going to homeschool. Enjoy learning the process of even teaching for homeschool. Be prepared thoroughly for what it is that you want. And I say for the baby because, yeah, the baby is not going to stay an infant. And when the baby comes, you have to talk to it. You have that, my baby can read. You'll have then different music that you can play for the womb. You have languages that you can teach to the child from very young, even if you don't know them. You can start to learn something new for the benefit of your child. You know, there's so much that you can do, and this is laying foundation even before the child comes into the world. And so think about this. I mentioned the child is representative of anything that you desire. If your child is a business, think about everything it takes to make that business. You have to prepare all your paperwork for it. You need your LLC. You need your tax ID number. You need all of these things to create a business. Then if you're going to create this business, what kind of business is it? Are you producing something? Where are you going to produce it? You need to have the things that you need to produce it. You understand? You need to have a computer. You need to have certain things, whatever it is. And you start from there, right? And sometimes you don't need to have as much as you think. Sometimes you need to have the desire and show up ready to work it. Right? So like I'm here right now. I just knocked over cards. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes this is what it is. Sometimes it's more than we think. Sometimes it's not as much as we think. We can procrastinate to the point of getting nothing done because we say, oh, I need to have the best suit. I need to have the best camera in order to do this. And you know what? I'm here doing the live now because I had to get over myself. I don't need to have the best anything. I need to just show up and do it. Right? So I use that as an example. Maybe you're interested in trains. And all you need to do is go take your smartphone, go out, go learn about trains, and tell people what you've learned about trains. Maybe you know different things about grass. So you need to go do videos about the different types of grass and what you've learned about which grass is the best grass. And these two cards fell over. And this is very interesting. I have the card of Aquarius. And again, this is the Four of Cups, the card of Cancer. This is really great knowledge and information coming forth. This is somebody who's very intelligent. They describe this person as somebody who's brilliant and impartial. They can be brilliant and impartial in the positive. Professional and diplomatic, quite true. Somebody who's really strong on justice and likes things to be fair. And this may be you. You may be this person. You may be finding it difficult to make certain choices right now. And this one says missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. But I say contemplation, because you can't be feeling discontent or a bit bored. But if you're bored, you have to ask yourself, why am I so boring? What are my interests? If you're bored, learn something new. If you're bored, learn a new song, write something new, go do something to help someone else, because every time we do something to help someone else, we build currency, emotional, spiritual, mental currency. We become better people. It reads here, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. This is very important. So this right here, we're talking about somebody who is brilliant, who's intelligent, who's able to communicate, that really needs to work on their mental and emotional state at this time, which is very important. And you won't miss any opportunities, because anything that's meant for you will come. There you go. There's the Magician, Archangel Raziel here. In this deck, it says you are ready, you have resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. And it's absolutely true, because the Magician is typically holds all of the elements, has all of the elements there at the table, and has an additional wand. And it's a matter of putting all of that together, putting your thoughts together with your communication. What is it that you want to say? Making sure your emotions are in alignment, because you're going to produce something. So you have to believe it, you have to live it, you have to experience it. With that, you have to put the energy behind it. You have to speak the words and have the right energy to put behind it. You have to become the flame that drives the engine that brings you forward. And you have the coin, the earth. That is the amount of time and dedication you're going to put into the process of for what it is that you decide that you want to build or create. Look at me, I'm tearing apart I have my hands in a lot of water. You got that little tiny bit of nail, I'm tearing it up. Anywho, pardon me. This is you right now. This is you. This is me. We are creating things. We are creators right now. Renewal. Absolutely love this, because this is a calling. This card of renewal is also a calling. You're going to be reassessing what is happening in your life. This is a time you're just taking stock of yourself. More so than allow someone else to take stock of you. If you think the place is coming from a good place, look at it and be honest with yourself and say, is this true? Am I a horse? Do I have a saddle? If everyone tells me I'm a horse, then maybe I need to saddle up. Or maybe I need to not, I need to approach things in a different way. So this is a good time to take stock of yourself. But this is also a time that you're going to see that things are going to work out really well for yourself, because this is two major arcanas, the Magician and this card of renewal. And in both cases, the angels are protecting you. They're saying that this is your time to go on and go into a new direction. You are leveling up. You have been found to be worthy. Okay? So if you've been worried about it for any reason, you have been found to be worthy. This is your time to really dedicate yourself. You are able to do anything that you desire. You are beautiful enough. You are smart enough. You are strong enough. And even though you may not feel it, you do have the resources. Everything you need, you do have. You have access to the finances. Speak it into existence. Be proactive instead of reactive, and prepare. And you're going to be absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Let me move these cards to the side. I'm going to pull up these cards from the situations. Okay, I was going to talk about also, what are we talking about today? The sun is in Cancer. I did check the planetary placements. So let me discuss that. Page of Water, very interesting, because I'm going to tell you something. The Page of Water says to lean into your intuition, usually with the Page of Cups. This is very intuitive energy. This is very Psychic energy also. You may have had some dreams. You may be feeling like you see some synchronicities. You see certain things that are adding up. This, when you see the Page of Cups, this may be happening. Also, it's a sign of having a new relationship or something that may be starting relatively soon. Yes, also Page of Cups, a new relationship, somebody new entering your life. This could be a new romantic relationship, but it does not have to be. This could be a new soul partner. Somebody comes into your life that is moving in the same direction, and so you encourage one another. So this is really good. This also begins a new phase, right? Heightened psychic ability. There it is. They actually have it on the card. There it is. There it is. There it is. And it says somebody who's artistic and friendly, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. Very good. Three of Waters. I absolutely love this celebration. Celebration. You're going to feel like you are really aligned. You've been doing all the work. You're grounded. We've established this. You have victory. You're bringing the good news. You're going to be prepared when the information comes in. Your intuition is on key. And you're going to have reason to celebrate. Whether this is because you get something that you want or those who've done you wrong are going to get what they deserve. And either way, you're actually going to be celebrating with people who care about you. People in the sisterhood or brotherhood, whatever. People who are close to you are going to recognize, like I said, your worth and actually start to celebrate life. Working together takes a burden off of everyone in the situation. Ace of Earth, look at that. I'm seeing a big windfall. I'm seeing a new home, new car. I'm seeing something really big coming in. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. This may be an absolutely really brilliant new job, making good money. This is also an opportunity for somebody. There's opportunity for you to actually gain money. You may even find yourself to be quite lucky, especially with all of this coming in. And then you have great celebration. It's quite possible. Even if you're having a relationship, those of you who have established relationships, some of you may be getting a proposal soon, and you may be establishing something that's really great. And so there's cause for celebration, and you may be making a move, doing something more solid together. Eight of Earth, I absolutely love it. So there's consistency behind this. You people are driven, mature, dedicated, and stable. This is absolutely beautiful energy. I absolutely like this. You are becoming experts in whatever field that you are pursuing. You are skilled, you or your partner or the people that you're working with, or you're becoming more skilled. You're learning a new skill. You're dedicating yourself to your craft. This is absolutely beautiful. It says that you're laying proper foundation. This is something that's going to last you a lifetime. With the Ace of Earth and the Eight of Earth coming, is saying that you're going to handle your responsibilities like on target. Really, really good. Absolutely love that. Love that. Let me see. Okay. How are you guys feeling? You like it? You like your reading so far? Feel free to give it a tap of anything you like. No? Okay. Situations, guys. Let's see what's going on. For the collective, what other energies are we dealing with? Okay, someone may be feeling threatened, okay, embarrassed appearances. So someone may be embarrassed by something from the past, I think. Yep, and this is history or past, something that has happened in the past. And so we have to deal with these things and deal with what's going on. You don't have to put on a false face or pretend to be something or someone that you are not moving forward. I see that there are some things that everyone has a past and everyone's proud of it. And so you'll have to come to terms with your past and the things that have been affecting you before in order to move forward. Tick-tock, time is coming, right? Deadline, you're running out of time. Come real, come clean with yourself. Some of you in a relationship with somebody, you've lied about certain things, or you lied about something possibly on your resume. Maybe you really have to rush to try to catch up now. Maybe you're dealing with imposter syndrome. You lied to somebody about your relationship status. Come clean, or it's going to come clean on you. Some people may have already been found out, because it says here deadline time running out. So if you overpromise and you underdeliver, this is not good for your reputation. Oh, thank you. This is not good for your reputation. So it's very important right now that you deal with any past issues and things that you had to deal with. You can no longer avoid them. Be careful living beyond the means. Remember, we talked about from the first card that came out, that was that squirrel that had all the nuts and everything. So the thing of it is, don't live to be outwardly rich. It's better to be squared away. It's better to be secure. So you don't have to impress anybody out there in the world. It's more impressive to be able to maintain in a time where, can you eat those 17 pair of sneakers? Or can you eat all of your jewelry? Can you understand what I'm saying? Can you bathe with your clothing? So you have to, sometimes we'll have to downsize. We have to prioritize, and we have to put certain things in perspective. What is the priority? What is absolutely needed? You understand? What time, energy, money? What is the most important? Okay, so this is for you to decide. I need a thing. Like I'm chipping on my nails. Pardon me. The time to deal with it is today, right now, present now, in the moment. So, for those of you who are questioning when, now, not later, not later. Look, extreme harsh cutoff, and woo, that may happen. That may happen. That may happen. You know what? Be prepared. Right? Sometimes you have to get rid of the trash. Some of you have been living with the lie. Some of you already know what the lie is. I'm seeing somebody being thrown out. I'm seeing somebody being thrown out in order to do what? Ascension, spiritual path, awakening. This is moving on. This is growth. This is moving up from a situation. So some of you really need to hurry up, run, get out of this situation, get out of this unhealthy relationship. Stop fighting. Stop cursing. Stop. What do you call it? Denigrating. Stop making your value so small. You understand? Making your value so small. It's time. Even the things of the past, everything is coming up. We can no longer pretend. There are things about the presently happening in today's world that we can no longer pretend. We see the threats. We're supposed to learn from the past, and we can no longer pretend that we don't see. And TikTok, like TikTok, and the TikTok is under attack also, and that the thing of it is that there are things that are being revealed, and it is drastic, and people are throwing away their old sense of values and things that don't serve them. Some of it good, some of it not so good. This is a time to, sometimes you have to take drastic action, sometimes you don't. So this is a time to really use discernment. And this is why the spiritual path and awakening is very important when you're on your spiritual path, to make sure that you're sure about the information that you are taking in. People are deconstructing their religion, deconstructing all their values, but good foundations are important. It's not always good to throw out everything. The expression, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. So the bathwater is dirty, and there's a lot of dirt with it, but the baby's still good. The principle's still good. So don't throw away everything, okay? There's a lot to be thankful for that you get from your parents, from the past, from even from your religions. There's a lot. And when I say that, I'm not trying to tell anybody that they don't have a right to believe in new things. They don't have a right to search something new. I've studied religion. I have issues with plenty of religion, but I find great value also in religion, and great value in customs, great value in tradition, great value in the basic principles of fairness in life, and the understanding of what is good and what is evil, which is pretty much universal. Now, when it comes to different religions and what's written in books, we can discuss that another day, another topic, okay? About certain details, like certain people ask, like about slavery. How is that even almost morally correct? It doesn't compute. It doesn't work out well, you know? Here we have Miss Ida. Look at this, Miss Ida. Let me tell you something, Miss Ida. This is the hoodoo. This is the hoodoo tarot. So we're going into the mystical. I want you to know Miss Ida represents being able to see things that other people cannot see. Having a spiritual eye and an awakening, having an intelligence, having an intellectual curiosity and being able to commune with the divine, having a spiritual eye that is so open that you see through things and see things that other people cannot even almost imagine. Even from very young, if you open up your spiritual eye, you will get a wisdom that is greater than that of some old people. Okay? So Miss Ida is saying that at this given time that we must be in connection with our emotions, but we must master them. We must use our intellect and speak to the divine and have ourselves be prepared to see that which is necessary, to see that which is difficult. Interesting what I was just talking about. And understand that Miss Ida in the traditional tarot would be the high priestess who is looking at, who's studying the Torah, which is the book of knowledge, a written book of knowledge that people have access to. Okay? Ooh. Eight of Knives. Oh, it's so difficult. Our challenge is to not restrict ourselves. That's the challenge. Because we are only as blinded because we refuse to see. It's screaming cognitive dissonance. It's as if you have the ability to see, but you refuse to see the realities. I like this. There will come a time you'll be with someone or someone, so you're going to have celebration. Ace of Coins, we have opportunities still coming to us. The divine is saying, because you have put in all the work and you have dedicated yourself to learning and to seeing, even though it is difficult, you still celebrate life and you look at what it is that you need to appreciate. There is going to be great opportunities coming to you. Your plate will be full, your belly will be full, your house will, you always have a roof, and you will be satisfied. You will not lack any good thing. As a matter of fact, this is pie. Some may say, I say pumpkin pie. You may say sweet potato, whatever you prefer. There's a coin here also on here. So you eat your riches. You are wealthy, and you get to eat from the fruit of your own labor, which is very wealthy, because most of the time somebody else is eating from the fruit of your labor. Understand. If you understand, you understand, okay? Here we have the Freeman. This is a new beginning. I absolutely love it. You're stepping out. You have opportunity. You're free from old obligations. You're free of old beliefs and disbeliefs. You are now encouraged. You have more courage to step out and to fulfill what it is that you have to give to this world, okay? Look at this. You have many opportunities are going to come to you. You're going to see it now. Where you didn't see it before in the past and where you couldn't see it before, you are now starting to open up your eye and your imagination to see what it is that's possible for you moving forward. And in those possibilities, you're going to be able to make better choices. Wow, this is difficult. This is difficult. Three of baskets to three of knives. I say betrayal. There's a sense of loss, and this loss right here. I have to tell you, you may actually lose someone. This may be a breaking up, but you may actually lose someone. You're going to be inspired to move forward. Look at this. Let me pull these cards. Mother baskets. Oh my goodness, we have Cancer again. Feeling of nostalgia. I'm seeing somebody passing away. You may have recently lost someone, big queen, big mama. I am seeing, wow. You may have lost a matriarch, a mother, a grandmother, somebody who was that nurturer, and it didn't even have to be a woman actually, but could be somebody who was the nurturer in the family, somebody everyone could go to. I see this as being that. Also, for some of you, you are becoming that person. Maybe the torch has been transferred over to you, and you are reimagining how you can make your family work. So the big queen here, sitting here with this Empress energy, this is all about you being able to produce and create something more beautiful. With this Mother of Baskets, Six of Baskets, and the Big Queen, I'm seeing that one is leaning into the mother energy, reconnecting with somebody possibly from the past as well with the Six of Baskets. But this also could be reimagining and re-engaging in a very loving and caring way, rekindling love relationships. And when I say love relationships, I'm not talking about romantic. I'm talking about sisterly, brotherly love, quite possible. That being said, there could be somebody, honestly, that's just weighing out their options, and you may be entertaining someone from the past, which, you know. Six of Coins, I absolutely love it. This is money coming in. Look, about to scratch the palms. I'm saying somebody's going to be very lucky with the finances. Very, very good. Guys, remember me when you get it. I have Ace of Coins, Ace of Sticks, and then I have this Six of Coins, and they're scratching the palm. I'm saying somebody might hit a lucky number. Somebody might get really, really lucky. Somebody may also get very, very lucky in a really good job. Or you may end up in a situation where you say there's reciprocal. Really, with the Six of Coins, there's balance in this card, like the Justice card, where it says, I give you X amount and I give back X amount. So you feel balanced in the relationship. You feel like you have a job that pays you what you're worth, which no job ever going to pay you what you're worth, but you feel that way. So it's good enough. Or you have relationships with people in your life now that are more balanced. You are a real friend to them, they are a real friend to you. So you're going to have a period of time where you're going to feel more appreciated. In the end, you're going to find that you know who you are. So you're going to be really fighting for your sense of self and your place of belonging. When I say that, you may not have to physically fight. You may be fighting that because somebody is putting their expectations of you on you, as opposed to recognizing that you have grown and you have become something new, or you have different interests than what you did in the past. That being said, yes, because look at this, the Five of Knives. This is somebody, really, you see the tongue, you see the knife. This is because somebody runs their mouth. They think they know. They think they know you better, and you're not. You're not into those old addictions anymore. You're not into that nonsense anymore. You really have turned. You really turned the corner. You have put in making stability and security in your life. Be very careful that somebody from the past doesn't try to come and drag you into the grave with them again, drag you into this situation here where you are back into addiction, doing things that you're not supposed to, or focusing on the wrong thing because people talk crap. And you know what, it doesn't matter. You're in the fight for your life. You're stronger now. You know your worth, and even if you're a little bit off kilter, your heart is strong. You are now the Leo. You are a lion. You are powerful. You know who you are. You are the blessed of God. You are the first. You are the one that is chosen. Why? Because you have chosen you. You understand? It's not somebody else. It's what you say your life is. And for those of you who never had experience with me before, let me tell you what I tell my people always, been saying for many years. The most important conversation you're going to have today, outside of the one with your divine creator, whatever you believe in, whomever you believe in, is the conversation you have with yourself. What you tell yourself is true is what you make true. You are a winner. You are powerful. You are gifted. You have purpose. You are needed. You have a mission while you are here. And that mission is to discover what that mission is. Some of us are just born to meet a random person on a Tuesday at a bus stop and give them a kind word or a word of encouragement so that they can go out and make the world a better place. Everybody's job is not to be front and center. Everybody's job is not to be that. But all of us have a job in this world. We serve each other and we fulfill our purpose. Okay? Didn't mean to get too preachy there, but this is absolutely beautiful reading, and it is here. You know, I can't pretend that I don't see it. I see it right here in my face. It's here. Okay? For those of you who don't know, like the sun is in Cancer today. The moon was in Cancer, all in the feelings, but it moved to Leo, which is all about what it is that you want to do. And some of you feel like you need to be needed, right? We talked about that. You know, it's a time to lead with your heart in a more kind way. Be serious about the things that you dedicate your time and energy to, the things that you love. Love is a verb, okay? Love as in verb. Love requires action. Love has nothing to do with your feelings. Okay? Your feelings will become wherever you dedicate your time to and your energy to and your resources to. That is the thing that you will ultimately love the most. Okay, all right. We have Venus is also in Cancer, which is all about getting in touch with your feelings. And use discretion in your relationships, right? Try not to be overprotective or smothering, but do try to be helpful to one another, okay? And you may be loving spending time with your friends and family today. Today might have been a really good day for that. Just being with the family. It's a good day to sit around, play some cards, play a game or something. You know, get on the phone and talk with your elderly relative or someone. Even if it's just a video call or phone call, it's a really good day to connect, okay? The day's not over. Okay, because Venus is in Cancer today. And so somebody, even if you're not feeling it, somebody needs to feel your presence, needs to know that you love them. We have Neptune Neptune and Saturn are still in reverse. They are in retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So normally we'd be talking about all in our fields, but when you have these two signs in retrograde in the sign of Pisces, it's like, yeah, this is what I've been dreaming and everything, but is this really truly working for me? And how do I make my life, my dreams fit into my life, or do I need to reassess the dream? Okay, so a lot of people are dealing with that right now. Okay, a lot of people are reimagining their beliefs. They're questioning their former beliefs. They're questioning their religions. It's very important, and it's happening to a lot of people right now. Some people are doubling down in their faith. Some people are running away from it, and big time. And some people are just honestly trying to figure out what is real and what isn't, and realizing that a lot of us have suffered a lot of lies and heard a lot of different things. You guys still with me? Let's see. And so that is Saturn in Neptune in reverse. Let me see what else I have here. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. And so when Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, this is about really getting grounded in your personal values. So very much the theme of today is, what is it that I value in my relationships with my loved ones, in my life, or my dreams really still worth trying to pursue them? I've been wanting to be an artist my whole life. I still can only draw a stick figure. I don't know. You understand? So that may be coming. Okay? You might be looking at things a little bit differently. You may be a little bit more eccentric. Maybe you're planning to do body art. Just not tattoos, but pay me $5 and I paint something on you for the day. I don't know. Maybe some of you are really artistic and really special that way. Maybe you hire yourself out to sing for happy birthday or do things of that nature, performative for different people for their birthdays or special events, right? And you might even be looking at your past life, or some of you are even delving into your past life, looking at where you lost things in your past and trying to figure out how you can get them now, for those of you who do that kind of thing. So, you might be looking into that. And so your finances can be all over the place with Uranus in the second house as well. So you might say, oh, it's a big win, then oh, it's a big loss. And some of you may be really struggling because you want to be an entrepreneur, and now the weather is really warm, and it'd be really nice to just chill at the beach all day. But that'll work if you sell beach balls. I mean, just think about it. You can possibly incorporate that into what you do. Okay, sell beach balls at the beach, and then you get to be at the beach all day and sell beach balls. If that's what you want to do. You have to prep or say your little tacos, whatever it is that you're doing. Get your bottles of water and freeze all your bottles and take them down there to the shore with you and sell those bottles of water. You have to do what you have to do. The hustle, the grind is real. And so some of you might be feeling that with the Uranus in the second house, all right, with Taurus. And Taurus is that energy that says, hey, I want stability, I want finances, I like nice shoes, right? Right? And some of you are starting to reimagine your life, especially with, I said, Saturn and Neptune. Yeah, Saturn and Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. Some of you might be deciding, you know what, the dream is not that serious. More than needing a new car, more than wanting to be the fanciest person, I'd rather just walk barefoot on the beach and be around people that make me laugh than to chase these other things that don't mean anything to me. Because life is short, because too many people are dying, because nothing's promised to us, because the world is crazy, right? So, some of you may even decide to go join a protest or make a protest. These might be what you want to do, because with that Uranus in the second house, it's now all about survival. And some of you may realize your survival is dependent upon the survival of others. That may come into play. That knowledge might hit you in the head. We got Pluto in the 11th house, which is in Aquarius, and Pluto in Aquarius is time for revolution. These are tumultuous times. Social order is crazy, and the social order is being pushed, and Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn is top down, and Pluto in Aquarius is us against the machine, right? And that is coming from all over, and there's a lot of extreme energy, far left, far right, and a lot of people fall somewhere in between, and it's not anything near where these people in the news want to tell us where the middle is. They determine the middle to be this is the left all the way over here, my baby, and this is the right over here. I'm perfect. I'm perfect. Okay, Macabre. I'm all the way over here, and then they say the middle is over here. No, and the middle's more over here, where most people want fairness. Most people want something equitable. Most people want honesty. Most people want to be able to be with their families. Most people don't want to have to work 7 jobs to feed 5 people. There is balance. Most people want to be able to live in a house where one person works and you can still afford the rent. People cannot afford. People cannot afford. It's absolutely ridiculous. The pressure to be perfect is absolutely ridiculous. 17,000 pronouns. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Why do I need to know your pronouns anyway? The only pronoun I use when I'm talking to you is you. And I will use your name, your eminence. I think we've really gone bonkers in some ways. Your pronouns are not my business, and what I say when you're not around is not your business. And what you say when I'm not around, I don't care. That's not my business. And these people over here, what's going on with me and my doctor is not your business. And if I want to get divorced, it's not your business. And what I want to teach my children, or what religion I have, or no religion, that's not your business. You shouldn't be burning books because it's not pleasing to you to learn real history. Extremes are really, really bad, and they're killing us as a species. It's beyond stupid. We have become ridiculous to the point that everybody's offended. It's really crazy. But I digress. But that's the energy. That is the energy with Pluto and Aquarius. That is the energy. And the reality is, if you are far left, you are not right. And if you are far right, you are not right. You are wrong. You have to find balance, and you have to find beauty in other people, and you have to respect life. And if you respect life, it can't just be at conception. You have to respect life once it's here and it's breathing. Can't have all these endless wars. Sending healthy young people to go fight wars for rich people who just want to get rich. This is disgusting. All lives. If all lives matter, that means all lives. All. Without exclusion. That means it includes everyone's life. Even the people that don't agree with me. We have Mars in the 2nd house today as well. Mars sits nicely in Taurus, and it's about what it is that I possess, what it is that's important to me. Okay, where am I going to spend my energy? What is it? Where is it going to? I am going to find value, and so very important. And Mars is a lot of energy, and it is possessive. It's like, this is mine. These are my values. I feel the energy. Do you feel it? This is my values, my people, my home. These are things that I love, and I want to put my energy into those things. And I don't want to engage in this, and I don't want to engage in that. And I want peace and harmony for everyone. And what does peace and harmony mean? It actually means liberation. It means true freedom, without exclusion. True freedom. And you think about what freedom looks like to you. And then respect what freedom looks like to someone else. And you can have as much freedom as you need, as long as it doesn't come and hinder me from exercising my freedoms. Think about that. We have Jupiter in the sign of Gemini, so this is really about socialization, and it's really about communication. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the planet of luck. And so, in communicating and being practical about what it is that you want, and about and networking and talking to people who are like-minded and people who are not, you are going to find yourself getting greater favor, having more opportunities, starting to see where it is that you really belong. And you'll find that there are people who think and feel just as you do. Let's get the golden career. Look at that spiritual work. Are we doing it? Yes, we are. Are we doing it? Yes, we are. Spiritual work, doing some inner work can help you get clearer before you move on. You will get instincts into what work will best serve your needs. This is very important. And this work is not just work to make money. This is work like in your life. We have the connector. This is the person that gets together, the skill synergy, and the money maven. So I'm gonna tell you something. You have to combine some skills to elevate your career, and you have to overcoming skill mismatch. So you may have to actually get certified in something. This is effective networking. We were just talking about that. Meeting people, communication with other people, people who may not be exactly what, but I already discussed this also about skills synergy, they're calling it, where there may be some education certifications or something else that you may need to know, or foreign language, getting in touch with people from a different place, right, to open doors. The money maven says lifestyle changes for better financial health. So we were already discussing that, right? Where are we spending our money? What are we saving? And who are we proving what to? We actually discussed all of that. Look at the divine just reaffirming those messages, firming them right back up. Let's see. Let's pull two more cards. Influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. Hey, is that what I'm doing? I'm hoping that I am being as helpful as possible, and you do it too. And we have the adventure. Wow. You make exciting, look at that, work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Look at that. Let's pull one more. Perspective, and perspective is everything. If you change the way you look at things, you can see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Amen. And that goes to that conversation that you're having with yourself, those affirmations, gaining a new perspective, putting it into your own head, knowing your value, creating that value in real time. Guys, you are loved, you are special, you are highly favored. And until the next time we'll do Astro Dice. Would you like an Astro Dice now? Yes, no, maybe so. How you feeling? You feeling like a little Astro Dice? Okay, let's do one Astro Dice. Let's see what we come up with here. Wow. Look at here. Sagittarius. Let me make sure I have this right one. Is this the right one? Is this what I'm thinking it is? Wow. Wow, Sagittarius, it is about the things that you desire. It is about doing what is necessary in order for you to have the climbing in your life. Okay? You are really doing things that you need to do in your home life on the domestic front. Okay? This is your fourth house, right? And this is about your parental forces, and it's about your home life. Okay? And there are certain things that you are doing now. You're changing things, you're growing, and you're looking to grow and expand in this area. And this is really, really important. Sagittarian energy. So this may be communication. It may be a requirement to travel, to communicate with others in order to reestablish your position in the parental areas with the family, or with the parent of your own. So this may be traveling, maybe learning something new. There's going to be a need for communication, a desire for fairness, but fourth house, very important. So this is something that you have to work on. It's in the north node. That means it's something you're working towards. Okay? So you don't have to be a Sagittarius, but if you're dealing with the situation, dealing with children, dealing with family, dealing with a parent, or if you're the parent dealing with a young person. It's a time for you to set goals, to move forward, to think about how you're approaching things, to reach out and communicate. Shoot your shot. Put things in perspective to get things in order. Okay? Thank you so much. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you for coming. And until the next time. Mwah. Oh, and let me do special mention for Jeanette Gormley. If you come in here, sorry I missed you. Danielle Licky, I'm looking forward to doing the reading for you, for your daughter. And hopefully you catch the next live. Ciao.